All right, all right. Another very interesting day. Hard for me to trade because I was messing with software and I missed a few. But we're having this pullback, and I think it may be Delta variant related and asset purchase related. But also, you have to consider that we're in the middle of August, and not everybody's in the office, not everybody's trading. So the market probably light volume and easily pushed around. Um, the other aspect that you have to consider is this is option expiration week. So that has an obvious effect on the market. Um, and the feds are talking about asset purchase, and I believe they're sitting down this week to have a meeting, or next week. No, next week. I believe they're sitting down next week to have a meeting on this. And you know that the conversation is going to revolve around the Delta variant and other countries' abilities to open and our country's ability to open. So I'm not really sweating that um, asset purchase. I think we're getting a buying opportunity here on the dip. Um, so I'm going to keep my eye on that and look for the pop. So just to have a gander on what transpired today, these are actually good charts to look at. So here's the daily. I had it's just an indecisive bar, if you ask me. It's obviously a downtrend. We have 3 downtrend days. Um, we could have another downtrend day of fourth. Usually we see 3 and it turns around. We're popping up off of some supports. So I don't know. I mean, anybody could. It's any man's game to call for tomorrow. Again, this is an indecisive bar. If it closed high, I'd say yeah, more probable that we're going up. We're still below the 20-day. I would like to see it turn around. We may open up flat tomorrow or like an inside bar and wait for a round, and then on Monday maybe see a move. If anybody went short, I don't know if they want to be short over the weekend, and this might encourage them to cover. So tomorrow we might see maybe some shorts cover and bring it up. I'm really, it's any man's call. Could go anyway on the daily. The momentum is obviously fading off. There's no roll around. A little too soon though. If you jump over to La 60s, yeah, the 60s are encouraging. And throughout the day, they actually rolled around, went from a negative to a positive. Um, and could be a trend reversal right here. I would have liked to have seen it break the 44.1861 today, and then I feel there would have been follow through tomorrow. But we might be getting a flag here, and maybe tomorrow we break this 44.1861, and I do believe that if we do get a break, we're looking at maybe 44.50 tomorrow. I would like to see that. I mean, we could come back down and test the bottom. I don't know. It doesn't feel that way, but what has happened here? Keep moving my charts around. Um, I moved the whole thing. Most unfortunate. I gotta lock that. I gotta remember to lock that. So, I mean, we shall see. We shall see. We shall see. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with that on the 60-minute. And when you look at the 30-minute, I mean, the 30-minute showing a trend reversal. If it broke this high right here, it would continue going. I'm not too crazy about this pullback right here. I wish it would have been a little less aggressive, but that's going into the close, so people are just cleaning up their books. But we'll just have to wait and see what happens tomorrow with the S&P. So when we come through, let's take a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin had a nice day. Made a nice move. This is actually a weekly pattern. So on the weekly, I think we're pretty close to a resistance point. I mean, after that, we're probably looking at 56,100 plus or minus if we break these highs right here. The 60-minute is trending upward, and the did I say the 60-minute? Yeah, I did. So this is what I'm looking for is daily. The daily's on an upward trend too. If you're looking for an entry, if it breaks that 48,049.64 mark, then that's a good entry right there and should carry on. Bitcoin. All right, we're looking at XOM, and we took a piece of it. Some of the free folk. It's paying a 6% dividend. Drop down. You can see the divergence on the daily. It's just being affected by all of this. It's also seasonality too. You got to realize that yeah, August, September is pretty rough on stocks, and everybody gets back in the game into September. But XOM's just a good buy. Pays a 6.5 roughly dividend, and you want to, if it breaks that 59.33 mark, then you're going up into the mid 60s. And that's on a daily. On the 60-minute, it's just turning neutral right here. It looks like it's just ready to turn around at this point. It was a rough day. Rough day. What else are we looking at? Oh, I want to look at ARK because what is it? Michael Bloom is or Blum is kind of betting against this. So if you want, and he's a fairly sharp cat. That's the guy from The Big Short, the strange guy with the glass eye. So you could be bearish below that trend line, and you just watch that trend line. If you wanted to short this or buy some puts against this, I would watch it below that trend line, and that's what I'm thinking about it. And if it breaks this this low of 113.27, then that kind of triggers the trend reversal. So you could wait for that break and look for an entry there if you are so inclined to trade this. And what else are we looking at these days? We looked at Bitcoin. Let's take a quick look at the interest rates. See, here's another thing that just doesn't hold up, man. Interest rates are just continuing to consolidate or drop. With this big sell-off, you would want to see support in bonds, which means interest rates would, I mean, support, you want to see the sell-off of the market supported by the movement of bonds, which would mean that bond prices would rise and interest rates would, I'm sorry, bond prices would fall and interest rates would rise. And that's just not the case. It's just not happening. I mean, it's still consolidating. Could be a trend reversal. $60-minute looks bearish. I mean, it would reflect just in today. Weeklies are in a downtrend. It's just, I don't see the support in the bonds. That's it. the last word on that topic. Some people are talking about the VIX, so I will entertain my free folk. The VIX just looks like it's consolidating right here. It's just trying to see what the market does. But yeah, it's going to work in contrast to the market. When the market sells off and there's volatility, the VIX rises. When the market's moving up and there's security, the VIX, which is kind of like a fear gauge, goes down. So it's looking kind of toppy. But it's in a consolidation. I mean, it's just going to move contrary to what the market does. I don't want to do it yet. I don't want to do it. Oh, I'm liking Disney. As far as an opening trade and everything, an economy opening, I think they're going to get a handle on this Delta. Gottlieb feels that we're going to peak on the Delta within the next week or two. I believe he said over the weekend we should peak in Delta, infections. So, so let's, I mean, that's a pretty hard call. So let's just say we peak in a week or two. So the economy is going to continue to open. Disney has parks if everybody wants to go out. It has cruise ships if you want to take a vacation and cruise. If you get locked inside for a time being, it has streaming, so you could stream. And then it has retail stores too, if you feel like spending a little cash. I mean, looks like you kind of got the Delta variant straddled with Disney. So anyway, that's why I'm looking at it. We already talked about Exxon, Amazon. They're taking a beating. See, that's the other contrarian. We're going on lockdown, or people are going to stay inside. They're going to start shopping more through Amazon. So why is this sucker trading off? I mean, it's just negative. This thing is just moving down. I don't see any entries on the short, but there's nothing positive about these patterns on the daily or the 60-minute. Even the 30-minute looks like it's ready to push down some more. So I don't even see a reversal for an entry yet. So we'll just let this sucker trade off. But again, this is contradictory to this Delta sell-off. AMC. All right, so like I said, with AMC, you can remain bullish as long as you remain above this trend line. I think it just got caught up in the nonsense today, and that's the sell-off. I mean, I don't think, based on the pattern, it's made a lower high. It's coming down. I mean, it would theoretically have to make that lower low. So if it breaks that, it's going to make that lower low. I don't see an entry one way or the other right now. The trend is coming up, but it looks like it's coming off. It looks like it's getting ready to make that lower low. You just got to watch it and see. And that's about it. Not much more I can come up with to keep everybody entertained. So hit the bell, hit the subscribe, hit the thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. You want to support the channel, there's a link to PayPal down below. You can throw us a few bucks, buy us a coffee. That's it. I'll see you first thing in the morning, 9 a.m. And we'll get the party started and see what we can make of the last day of the week, which is the last Friday of the month, which is all option expiration. So just remember, trading is void of emotion. I say it all the time. It's something everybody has to remember. If you're getting excited or you're getting stressed, you're not doing it right. You have to be at peace. So meditate, chill out, don't risk more than you're comfortable losing, and good luck trading.